Hello, class, and welcome to Chemistry 161, Fall 2024 at Windward Community College. I'm your instructor, Mike Ferguson, and I'm here to introduce you to the class and show you how it works. So I have you here in the La Lima page, and so one of the most important things is this link here, this vital source. So this is where I get most of the questions. You click on this vital source and open a tool. You click on open a tool in a new window. I'm using Firefox. It seems to work pretty well for that. Chrome works really well. Sometimes it doesn't always work for Safari, so sometimes changing it, but you follow through the links and then you see here launch the courseware. It's going to look a little different for you because I'm an instructor. So it's a little different. So you go here and then I go to open in mastering. So one thing with mastering, you have to allow pop-ups. So one thing you can't have your pop-up blocker off. So you're here in the course and you kind of follow through the prompts there. And the course here, I'm just going to show you here all assignments. And this shows all the assignments and the due dates, including the test and the final. And student already asked, can I work ahead? Yes, you can. You are absolutely welcome to work ahead. What happens if you miss? I actually have it set up so you can keep on working past the deadline. You don't get punished for turning in late work. So after due dates, I always email students and check on the ones that missed and encourage you to continue working. But you won't get credit taken off for that. So for late work. Chemistry primer and intro to mastering chemistry, those are optional. You do not have to do them. They are not worth any credit. But if you wanted to work on those, you're welcome to. So I'm just going to pick on this one here, Chapter 1 problem set. And here are the different homework assignments, and you click on the one you want, and it pops up like this. And then you do the work here and there. So I guess gotta be careful. You can see the answers. Again, it's gonna be different for you as an instructor. Or, no, sorry, as a student. I'm the instructor. What are our rules here? I guess everyone learns. I'm learning from you. You learn from me. Hopefully, you learn more from me than from you. But because it's my job, but we'll see. We'll see how the semester goes. Okay, I'm going back to the La Lima page, and so there in the mastering, so the mastering course here, that's where all the assessments are. So another optional thing, discussions. There is here, you can introduce yourself. Again, optional, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I do read through those, and one of the things I make sure is that you're in the right class. So because this is chemistry, this is for chemistry for science majors, science, engineering, and pre-medicine, pre-pharm. This is the one that you should take if you're a student in that category. So I try to, like I said, make sure that you're in the right class, that this is not too hard, or maybe you need to be in a different chemistry class. So. But of course, also introduce yourself. But let me go to the syllabus. So you can see down here, go in the syllabus. And about this course, the general chemistry class. So this is the first semester chemistry class that pretty much is taught the same way around the country. And it's been taught pretty much the same way since the 1960s, when Linus Pauling literally wrote the textbook on how to teach this class. Some things have changed. Like some knowledge has evolved, and we have prettier pictures and we have nicer things like AI and calculators, but the content of this class really hasn't changed all that much. So here's me, and that is a panda bear. I got to meet a panda and pet it in Chengdu, China, and it cost $250 to do that, so I've been using that picture for everything. And so here's the easiest way to get hold of me is email. Next semester, when we do go into Llama-Ku, I guess there's an app that you can go through the phone, but that's for the future. My office hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, 9 to 11, and here on Zoom. If you want to be in person, I ask that we make an appointment just to make sure that I'm there, because when I'm around Windward, I'm usually running around. I seem to make sure that I'm there when you want to meet, just so that you don't waste time. So, in general, I'm usually pretty fast when it comes to responding to things. I try to do that day or the next day. I over a long weekend or holiday, I might be a little slow because I might be on the beach, right? So remember, I'm not an artificial intelligence. I'm a biological intelligence, and that has certain things like I like having fun. I like taking time off. I mean, not too much time off, but in general, I do like to not work at 3 a.m. on a Sunday evening, for instance. And I also sleep. So that's the other thing is if you email me at 3 a.m. and are upset that I don't get back to you till like 10 a.m. the next day, it's because I'm sleeping, and then I get up and eat breakfast and then do various tasks, and then I get to. So remember that I am in fact a human being. So see your course information. This is kind of like prerequisites and where it fits in. So where do you care? Grading, 10-point split. So 90 and above is A, 80 to 89 is a B, and so on. And these are the breakdowns. Each test is 10%. Homework is 35%. The final is 25%. Another thing I do, if you score higher on the final, so let's say you're getting a C in the class, and you go in the final and you get an A in the final, I give you an A in the class. So it doesn't go the other way around. If you're getting an A in the class and then you get a D on the final, then your grade will average to a B. So it only works in your favor, the final bumping things up. But truth be told, most students that doesn't happen. The other thing is, chemistry. Sometimes it just takes time for it to sink in. The knowledge to sink in, and for myself. I'm actually the fourth generation of chemists in my family. My parents were both chemists. They met in chemistry class. My mother's mother, my grandmother, she was a chemist, and her father was a chemist. So on my mom's side, I'm fourth generation chemists, and our chemist. And I was kind of subliminally taught chemistry growing up. So when I took Gen Chem, I was like, oh, this makes sense, geez. But not everyone has that luxury as me, and I realize it just takes time for things to sink in, and I want to reward the students that are able to integrate the material, and at the end of the semester, it all makes sense. So, why would I punish you? I want you to do well, and if you figure it out, more power to you, right? So, I got this wrong. I'll fix this. December 20th is when it is right there. The final exam. It's not just one place. I'll have to fix that. It's December 20th is the final exam. That's when it's at the end. Okay, legal stuff. Academic integrity. You can read through this. I'm supposed to make an AI statement, and my AI statement is that you are responsible for whatever AI use that you have and its output. Some lawyers have been using AI and they've been and AI can make things up that are not real, and so keep that in mind, that if you do use AI, you are holden to what you use it for and what you turn in. So it's almost like putting the wrong numbers in a calculator sometimes. So. And here are the various services, and I'll contact you the least twice a week. In the beginning of the week, I always tell you what due dates are coming up, and then usually on Thursday, I give what I call a feel good email. It's an announcement that goes through, and I make a video for this one. I show you what's kind of new in the chemistry realm or science in general. If something cool is going on, and I'll give a brief video about it. Usually 5 to 10 minutes, depends on how talkative I am. I try to keep it around 5 minutes, but sometimes I just keep on talking. But in my emails, I'm always trying to look after your basic needs in mental health. So if you understand what the Maslow's hierarchy of needs are, is that you cannot progress to higher functions if your basic needs are not being met, or that's one of the effects of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So if you are not finding food and shelter, there's no way you're going to, well, it's going to be much more difficult to succeed in this class. So if you do find yourself having issues with that, talk to me or go through the UH system. This one here, I think it's called HiNet. At least it used to be called HiNet. Does it? Okay. Well, I guess it's new. It used to be called HiNet, so I guess they've changed it. Also, mental health counseling. Mental health. Many people miss the importance of mental health. Mental health is very important, and if you are suffering from this, we have services for that. And another Title IX. So all those things there. So I didn't want to talk too long. Here I am. I'm already past 10 minutes. I'm at 11 minutes talking right now. But generally this is so a recap. With this course, we have our last semester here using our Sakai Lalima, at least in the community colleges. We're going to go to Brightspace Lamaku in the next semester. I think Manoa, if you're a Manoa student, you might get another, or Hilo as well. I don't know about West Oahu, but you'll keep on. You might get another semester of Sakai, unfortunately. But here we are in La Lima, and here's the page. I showed you the vital source link. That's how you access the textbook, and it's already paid for through your student account. Also the grade splits are here and the due dates. And I should also mention, if you're trying to feel me out, I'm very bendy when it comes to due dates. So I see myself more as a coach when it comes to my type of instruction. And I didn't talk about the different lessons. I should go through that too. But I see myself as a coach, and if something happens, like I don't mind pushing back deadlines for you, and it's the only thing I can't push back is the end of the term. That it's over in December 20th, and that's it. After that I have to submit grades. So, but we can, if something happens, we can talk about it then. I didn't talk about the lessons, so you do have lessons here. So if you click here on chapter 1, and I know La Lima is being very slow. It's been slow all week. I don't know what the heck is going on with the UH. Come on, La Lima. So what do we do while this is thinking? 2 sodium atoms walk into a restaurant and one says, "Oh man, I think I just lost an electron." The other one was like, "You sure?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm positive." So, chemistry joke. All right, that's one thing about chemists, is we have tough humor. All right, I guess La Lima is not cooperating with me this time. Oh, here we go. And so this is chapter 2, atomic theory, and so we have learning outcomes, checklist, and here are some lessons. So I have lessons here. Also the way I make these lessons is I talk to my iPad, and I have notes. Here are the blank notes, and so if you want, you can take these, you can print them out, or you can put them on your tablet, and you can take notes alongside me as we're going on. And so I can see it's just taking forever. Here we go. It's loading. It's taking forever, but this is more like, do I have any of the problems? So when I work out here we go. Like when I'm working out a problem, you can follow along as I'll be writing on here, and the script will appear on the screen. And then if you want, you can follow along the guided notes. And then I have the finished lecture notes here, so it has the what I used when I made the notes. So, okay. So I hope this message finds you extremely well and that you are happy to be here. You are in the right class. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I am in danger of keep on talking, so I will end this talk for now. So aloha, and I'll be in contact soon.